Welcome to KP Law News Florida. Got a little update on the JSO officer here in Jacksonville, Florida, Sheriff's Department. This guy right here, Officer Bowers, he's the one in the viral video punching the dude after busting his window out. Take him out, put him on the ground, beating him some more. First Coast News here in Florida went and got his disciplinary record. I got the news clip right here. Let's check it out.
Getting punched in the face by an officer with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. Thank you for joining us for First Coast News at 6. I'm Heather Crawford.
And I'm Anthony Austin. So tonight we're learning more about the officer in the video. Officer DJ Bowers has been with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office for at least 14 years.
And Riley Phillips is live now outside of JSO headquarters. Riley, I know you've been digging into Bowers' disciplinary history.
Yes, and there's little information about his disciplinary history. We do know there have been 5 complaints made against Officer Bowers since 2011, the latest one being in 2023. We're also hearing new details from William McNeil Jr. after he spoke about his experience for the first time since posting that viral video.
I fear for my life, and I know how officers of JSO are towards black men here in Jacksonville.
Speaking with ABC News Wednesday night, William McNeil Jr. shared more about what was going through his mind at the time of the now viral traffic stop.
Exit the vehicle! The officer put his hand on his gun and out for me, so I closed my door and started recording.
The officer in the video has been identified as DJ Bowers. He works in the Patrol Division for District 5, which serves the West Side. Personnel records show 5 complaints made against Bowers. 3 of them were sustained. The first complaint was filed in 2011 for unbecoming conduct, which was sustained and a written reprimand issued. Bowers also received a complaint of unbecoming conduct in 2012 by an inmate, but that was not sustained. A citizen made a complaint about Bowers driving in 2016 that was sustained, and he received informal counseling. But First Coast News crime and safety analyst Mark Bachman says this counseling is technically not considered discipline.
Wow.
The oral counseling and the written counseling are not based upon their policy, is not viewed as a disciplinary action. Now, the written reprimand is a disciplinary action. It does stay in his personnel file.
According to the file, in 2018, a citizen made a complaint of unbecoming conduct and failure to take appropriate action. Bowers was exonerated nearly 2 months later. The last complaint made against Bowers was in 2023 for failing to conform to work standards. This complaint was sustained and Bowers received formal counseling. Bachman says Bowers' disciplinary file does not appear to point to a larger problem.
There's not a consistent pattern of a type of physical abuse to anybody or aggressiveness.
Bachman says JSO could look at all of these incidents as they carry out their administrative review into McNeil's arrest.
They know him, and they looked at him, and depending on how egregious or what was really tied into that, if there was some excessive force claims, they may view that and tie it with this. Exit the vehicle!
Wow.
And Officer Bowers has been stripped of his authority while he awaits the outcome of that administrative review. McNeil and his attorney are calling for Bowers to be fired. Bachman tells me at a minimum Bowers' actions warrant some sort of training or formal
Get
discipline.
out of here.
Live in downtown Jacksonville, Riley Phillips, First Coast News on your side.
He's be fired.
Riley, thank you. Today,
You've
the
been
Jacksonville
charged.
Fraternal Order of Police released a statement on that traffic stop, calling it a routine traffic stop, going on to say that if Mr. McNeil had simply followed the lawful orders of our officer, this could have all been avoided.
Good old FOP. The union. Wow, that's crazy. I will just leave that up there for a few minutes. Read that. Let me that's crazy. Let me make it full screen here. If Mr. McNeil has simply followed the lawful orders of our officer, this could have all been avoided. You sure about that? I don't know. This is crazy. So there you have it. According to his disciplinary records, he don't have no history of excessive force, but it don't mean that he doesn't do it or doesn't have a history, because maybe just people just didn't complain, didn't file complaints against him or something. But What made him do this? Did he do this before? Will he do it again if he's not fired or charged? Probably so. So I don't know. Maybe more people will come out on this. Who knows? So that's probably the latest update on this. Not a lot going on as far as the investigation. Haven't heard anything yet from the sheriff's department or anything else. So still waiting on the outcome of the investigation, which I know what you're going to say. We investigated ourselves and we found no wrongdoing. Yes. So crazy stuff. Appreciate everybody watching. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about this situation. Sure hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate it. So with that, KP Law News, Florida, out.